Hi, and welcome to this week's Word of the Week. The Word of the Week is accountability. Accountability is quite a crucial component to our inevitable success or failure. The definition of accountability is an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility for one's action. So one of my favorite books is a book by author Mr. Jack Canfield called The Success Principles, and I love this book so much, and it's actually reading of this book signified a major turning point in my life in understanding this concept. And the book starts out talking about the concept of accountability or responsibility. And as I began to read and got down into the first chapter a little bit, he's discussing a conversation that he had with one of his mentors, W. Clement Stone, in which Mr. Stone said, taking 100% responsibility means you acknowledge that you create everything that happens to you. It means you understand that you are the cause of all your experience. If you want to be really successful, and I know you do, then you will have to give up blaming and complaining and take total responsibility for your life. That means all your results, both your successes and your failures. That is the prerequisite for creating a life of success. It is only by acknowledging that you have created everything up until now that you can take charge of creating the future you want. You see, if you realize that you have created your current conditions, then you can uncreate them and recreate them at will. That's very powerful. And see, for most of us, we want to blame our circumstances. We want to blame the environment. We want to blame society. We want to blame everyone else when things don't work out the way that we think they should. Now, I remember personally in my competitive days, one of my coaches talking to me about a concept that really has stuck with me. One of my friends was complaining about being cheated by the judges, and they didn't like him, and la 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 la, and blaming them for his lack of results. And she said to me, the best way to approach these circumstances is if you feel that you are being cheated, if you feel that people are showing preference to other competitors, then you must practice harder. You must become better. You must become so good that there is no way that people can cheat you. And that shifted my mindset. It made me understand that I cannot place my success, my results, on the judges. It was up to me. If I wanted to be the number one competitor, I had to work so hard that it was clear that everyone, even those who knew nothing about what I was doing, could watch and say, wow, that guy's the best. So let me ask you this. If you're not in the shape that you want, whose responsibility is that? Is it the fast food industry? Well, I don't think anybody from McDonald's or Burger King is coming in and shoving their sandwiches and French fries down your throat. It's your choice. You make a decision to eat healthy or not eat healthy. You make a decision to sit on the couch and watch TV or to exercise. You make a decision when you're in class to train hard or to slack off. So it's no one's responsibility. It's no one's fault but your own. Right? Your successes are your own. Your failures are your own. If each of us became 100% responsible for our actions and the results of those actions, we would have a completely different world. If we took 100% responsibility for our health, if we took 100% responsibility for our financial success, if we took 100% responsibility for our environment, for our world, things would change. So my challenge to you is take 100% responsibility. Don't blame anyone else. Don't blame anything else. Your success or your failure rests solely on your shoulders. If you do that and you take that seriously and you pursue it with 100% accountability, that feeling of 100% responsibility, you will achieve your goals. You will make a difference in the world. Thanks, and I hope to see you next week.